Honourable Carter.
Chairperson, thank you. A leader may be defined as a person who rules, guides, and inspires. Minister JOEMAT-PETTERSON has left behind a legacy of ineptitude, corruption, and impunity. Issues, many of which still remains unresolved, is the Public Protector report on the Sekunjana tender, bungling of fishing rights, instigation of farm workers at the Dorings. We can go into the food insecurity, the Makatini flats, the bulk import, the dumping of potato as well as chicken into this country. Can South Africa expect better leadership following the redeployment of Minister JOEMAT-PETTERSON? According to the NDP, agriculture has the potential to create 1 million jobs by 2030. The promise was made in 2009 that it would have been done in a year. In fact, the sector lost jobs. But if we want to, South Africa needs to expand irrigated agriculture. We've got to use underused land in communal areas in terms of the NDP, and support the agriculture sector and regions that have high potential for growth and employment. These are lofty ideas. The question is whether the President, his executive, will show the leadership and the bravery to give effect to this. The proposal for discussion tabled by Minister Nkwinti, in that farmers, black and white, will be expected to forfeit 50% of their farms. Just for statistics for the Deputy Minister, an estimated 36,000 farmers in South Africa is providing food for 95% of South Africans, whilst the 2.3 million small-scale farmers is providing the other 5%. We must stop gambling with agriculture. 1 out of 4 children in our country is going to bed at night without having a meal of food. Many farmers are already considering mechanisation. This will lead to huge job losses. In 1970, the agriculture sector employed 1.2 million workers compared to the 640,000 today. Unless the department engages the sector, they can project 1 million new jobs until the cows come home. Chairperson, there's a lot of goodwill in the farming sector, which consists of all farmers, black and white. Engage commercial farmers in order for us to grow the sector, grow farms, create jobs, ensure food security. Underused land in communal areas are, in fact, tribal land. And we've got to ask, is the ANC bold enough to lead and ensure that people obtain security of tenure of tribal land? Is the government brave enough to turn its land reform projects, which have been unmitigated disasters, around? Minister Nkwinti agreed, 96% failed. Commercial farmers need policy certainty on land reform, as we are scaring away investors. We are creating uncertainty under the farming community. Ultimately, we are undermining food security. I thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Carter. Honourable Shaisa.